Edward Jones, KFC of Paoli, Orange County REMC, and Orange County Fiber, Orange County CASA, the only health and living community, Springs Valley Bank and Trust, Summer Seamless Guttering, Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James, Springer Insurance, Team OC Youth Mentoring, Whitfield Investments, and the Orange County Community Foundation. Now, let's head to the action. This is Mix 95.3 WUME, your home for local sports.
While most area boys basketball teams already have one game under their belt, some two, the Paoli Rams have waited patiently for the month of December to arrive and tip off their season. And tonight, that night has finally arrived as the Rams open up the 2025-26 campaign on the road, taking on the Henryville Hornets. Good evening, everybody. Dave Dedrick along with Bert Pedigo. It's time now for Rams basketball on Mix 95.3. Streaming live on WUME953.com and ask Alexa to play Mix 95.3. The Rams' foe tonight will be the Henryville Hornets. They already have one win, that coming the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, as they picked up a win here at home over Rock Creek Academy, 71-53. And this matchup tonight, Bert, has the Rams senior-dominated, while for Henryville, a very young team.
Very young. They'll start two freshmen, two sophomores, and a junior. Don't even have a senior on the ball club, so a distinct difference. Paoli, they come in senior-dominated, but the biggest question for Paoli coming in will be, where do the points come from? We've had Fletcher the last 4 years. He finished as number 2 scorer in school history, so Paoli's got that question right now. And you're looking at it, you've got a bunch of players that are coming back, and they just have to get into different roles as far as the offensive end. Defensively, Paoli's going to be solid all year.
Well, two teams, as we mentioned, upperclassmen, underclassmen, but both want to play the same style.
Yeah, they want to get up and down the court. No doubt about it. You know, if there were a shot clock, say a 30-second shot clock, you wouldn't need it. And you'd be looking at a situation where the coach wants the ball in front court by the time the shot clock gets to 28. That's how quick that both of them want to go. I think Paoli, physically, they're the stronger of the two teams. They're going to play a more physical style, and we'll see if maybe Henryville hangs with them early, but then Paoli pulls away late.
As we continue with the Team OC pregame show, Team OC expanding possibilities one child at a time. We'll talk with Henryville head basketball coach Jared Hill and be joined by Rams coach Dusty Cole. You're listening to Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Sleep better knowing your home is protected. Imagine rainstorms rolling in, and you at peace knowing your home is protected by the best in the business. Join hundreds of Indiana homeowners who trust Summer's Seamless Guttering. Your fully insured local experts in gutter installation, gutter cleaning, and gutter guard protection. Whether it's a new construction or time to replace your old leaky gutters, we have you covered. Our American-made seamless gutters are custom cut on-site, backed by multiple warranties for your peace of mind, installed by local experts who treat your home like their own. Love your home? Protect it properly. Choose Summer's Seamless Gutters today and enjoy peace of mind all year round. Contact us now because the best protection starts at the top. Don't let rain damage cost you thousands in repairs. For a free estimate on any gutter service, call 812-620-4762 today. That's 812-620-4762. Summer's Seamless Guttering, protecting Hoosier homes one gutter at a time.
Hi, this is John Bender. Cooler weather, it's on its way. The Department of Energy says a properly insulated home can save you up to 20% off your heating and cooling expense. So make sure your home is properly insulated this fall. The Owens Corning ProCat Low-Fill Insulation System makes it quick and affordable to properly insulate your home. You can do it yourself, or we can recommend a contractor to help you. Learn how easy you can add insulation with the ProCat Insulation System by visiting us at Bender Lumber. Local people serving local needs for over 90 years.
As we roll on with the Team OC pregame show, head coach Jared Hill of Henryville joins us now. His team at home to take on the Rams. We'll get into that matchup in just a few minutes. Coach, you got a jump on Paoli, already one game under your belt, and a big win for you to start off the season last week.
Yeah, I had a big win last week, the home opener. Had a great crowd, had a great effort out of our kids, and we're excited to get going again tonight.
What takeaways did you get out of game number one besides a win?
We played very, very hard. We really got after it on the defensive end, caused a lot of havoc, a lot of turnovers. we hope to continue doing that tonight.
I was going to say, is that the style you're going to have to play this year?
That is the plan. Hopefully we can shoot the ball a little better than we did. We didn't shoot it great last week, but if we shoot the ball better and play this hard, we're going to be very competitive.
Jared, I look at your roster. My goodness, you got a young team.
Very, very young. A lot of freshmen on the roster, a lot of sophomores, no seniors, but we got a great group of kids.
Is this the youngest team you've ever had?
This would be probably the second youngest team. My first year, we had a ton of freshmen and sophomores. This would definitely be our second youngest team.
All right, tell us about this team. As you mentioned, you try and get it up and down the floor. What else do you do?
Guard like crazy. That's been the message. We've talked about effort and what we're going to do on the defensive end. I probably should have spent more time offensively with this group because we're having some offensive woes, but we're trying to hammer out how hard we can play.
Yeah, but still, Coach, it's early.
It's early, but, as a coach, you're always thinking about what's next. So the next step for us is to shoot the ball a little better. Turnovers weren't bad the last game. Took care of the ball, but we got to shoot the ball better from the perimeter.
What do you try and do offensively out on the court?
We try to get it to our three best players, Manning Gant Jr., Wyatt Owens, and JP. We say get those guys the ball, get out of the way or get open. So,
and then on the defensive end?
Just guard like crazy. We always play man-to-man. We are pressing a little more than what we have in the past, but just stay in front of the ball. Don't let it get to the paint. Contest all threes and check out.
A man-to-man press or zone or a combination of both?
Man-to-man. We'll run and double some, but for the most part, we're just going to try to get into people.
What about your matchup with Paoli tonight?
Well, it's tough. Dusty's a much better coach than I am, and he gets his kids to play extremely hard. They're big and strong. They have a ton of kids back. They're very, very experienced. I know they lost Fletcher to graduation. I was so happy he finally graduated high school. But they're very good, very well coached, and their experience is going to bode well for them, especially early on. And I think Dusty's going to make a pretty deep run with this group.
Jared, as you break this game down offensively and defensively, what does your team have to do to win at home tonight?
Defensively, got to keep it out of the paint, got to check out. And then on the offensive end, we're going to have to make 7 or 8 three-pointers tonight.
Line up for your ball club tonight?
We'll be going with Manning Gant Jr. at the point, Wyatt Owens as a guard. Kevin Cooper is another guard for us. Monty Gant, that's Junior's little brother. He'll be playing forward for us. And then J.P. Stiltz, a freshman, who will be in the post.
And then off the bench for you?
Off the bench for us tonight, probably going to be Kobe Neese. He's a freshman. And Justin Cobb.
Everybody healthy, ready to go?
Healthy as they can be.
Coach Hill, as always, thank you for the time and the talk in your ball club. Have a good game tonight.
Thank you.
And Coach Jared Hill of Henryville. Stay tuned. You're listening to Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Discover the convenience of Hoosier Hardware, now offering a comprehensive selection of ammunition for all your shooting needs. Located on 1st Street, 1 block from the square, we are your one-stop shop for plumbing, electrical, painting, mobile home parts, water heaters, and general hardware supplies. In addition to our extensive inventory, we fill propane tanks, providing you with a cost-effective solution. Visit us today or call 812-723-2708 to see why Hoosier Hardware stands out for quality and service in the community.
Looking to make a difference? Team OC's Youth Mentoring Program is here to help kids in Orange County reach their full potential. Our mission to expand child's possibilities through a community-wide mentoring program for kids 7 to 17. We provide support, guidance, and a caring adult to lean on. You can be a part of their journey. Become a mentor or make a donation. Join us at 262 West Court Street, Paoli, or visit teamocmentoring.org. Questions? Call Executive Director Priscilla Woodrum at 812-653-0288. Team OC, expanding possibilities one child at a time.
Tired of slow internet and weak Wi-Fi? Get connected with Orange County Fiber, your local reliable fiber internet service. With powerful parental controls, device prioritization, and built-in cybersecurity, your whole family can browse, stream, and game with confidence. And that's not all. Some plans even include indoor and outdoor cameras or video doorbells for extra peace of mind. Call Orange County Fiber at 812-865-2229. Fast, safe, and smart internet for your home or business.
Paoli Rams head basketball coach Dusty Cole joins us now. Rams on the road to open up the season here at Henryville, a matchup we'll talk about in just a minute as we roll on with the Team OC pregame show. All right, Coach, this time of year, first time we talked on a pregame, the obvious question, are you ready to play or do we need to play?
We definitely need to play, that's for sure. We've been going at each other long enough. I think all the kids are just excited to get going. We've got to watch everybody else play at least a time or two by now, but that also gave us some tape time too, where we got to see some other teams, and we've probably looked at 2 or 3 of them now. So all the kids have probably already been to a basketball game, and they're ready to get out there on the floor themselves.
Well, how's the preseason gone for the Rams in preparation for tonight?
We've done a pretty good job. The energy's been great. We've got a lot of juniors and seniors, which makes a big difference. They've been there before, so we've got some pretty good leaders there that have just kind of taken control of the practices. And for the most part, we've had everybody there. We've had a guy or two missing here or there, but there's been a lot of competition. We kept 24 kids this year. Again, we have 8 seniors this year and 4 juniors, and we've been able to split teams up and just been a lot of competition going at each other. We've been able to change some groups up. The older kids now kind of know what's going on a little bit. We've got 2 or 3 of them that's played 2 or 3 years of varsity basketball, so they know what to expect. But now it's just blending the pieces together. We've got some new roles for them, and even those kids that have played have a different role, so they're adjusting to that a little bit. But I think everybody's just pretty excited to get out there and play.
Dusty, what kind of team will we see on the floor this season?
Well, we're going to try to get them down the floor for sure. We think our depth is going to be really important for us this year. We've got 8 or 9 kids we can throw out there, so that makes a difference in how you can play. We don't have to worry about picking up fouls or we can just overcome a few things that teams that only have 5 or 6 kids can't. If a kid's hurt, like we have Justin out tonight, we can overcome that a little bit. Makes a difference. But we want to get them down the floor. We want to score some points off our defense. We had a really good defensive team last year. Only gave up 42 points a game. We've been able to take care of the ball the past couple of years, keep those turnovers down. So we want to do all those things, but be able to play a little faster. So that's what we're going to try to do. And then you'll see us extend into the full court quite a bit, mix in some traps. But we want to get up and down the floor a little bit and wear the other teams down some.
Well, if it gets into a half-court game, where will you have to have points come from then?
Well, we're going to have a lot of balance. That's going to be the key this year for us. It wouldn't surprise, the coaching staff at all if we had 6 or 7 different leading scorers throughout the season. It could be somebody different on a given night. I think you'll see some kids kind of have some up and down nights, but the consistency overall is going to be there. And that's going to make it kind of hard to guard, I think. But we'll kind of lean on Chad a little bit, throwing the ball inside. He's our leading scorer coming back. But, Apple has done just a pretty nice job of scoring. He's a nice overall player for us. Cooper and Traylon's both have been playing, the varsity basketball for a couple seasons. And, again, I think they're ready to take on a little bigger load. But it doesn't have to be like a big jump for anybody. I don't think any of our guys have to go out there and, try to get 15 or 20. These are guys that have been averaging about 6 or 7 points. And if we can get those averages up to 8, 9, 10 points each, that's going to make a big difference for us.
What about your matchup with Henryville tonight?
Well, this is a team that just has a lot of new players. They got 3 move-ins that came in. They're going to start a freshman. So 4 of their kids we haven't seen before. And so that kind of makes a difference for them. But, they're pretty athletic. We got to see them on tape, which was a good thing for us. They scored a lot of points. They kind of got up and down the floor a little bit, which I think is how they're going to want to play some this year. He's going to try to score a lot of points too, but they're very athletic. It all starts with their point guard out front. Number 2, the Gant kid, and he had a really big first game, but he's a really good athlete, probably one of the best athletes we're going to see all season. Very aggressive on the offensive end. They're going to test our gap defense a little bit. We want to be able to play in the full court, but they're going to attack the back end of that. So we're going to have to be pretty good getting back. Our transition defense has to be really good. I think an area we can hurt them a little bit is on the glass. So I think that's really important for us to get some offensive rebounds and just limit them to one shot. But we got to keep them out of the paint. That's the 2 strengths for us. We feel like we can just kind of dominate the paint on both ends and transition defense is going to be big for us.
Will it be a track meet tonight?
I think you'll see that at times. I think it'll be fast-paced. But I think we can gear down a little bit, too, and make sure we're getting the ball inside. We don't want to just run. We want to run when we can, take what we can get. But we got to be able to play that half-court game, too. And on the defensive end, this is a team that's going to be real patient. So, we've got to be really solid getting back, getting in the stands, being ready to play. It's probably going to go side to side a time or two, and they're going to take a quick shot. So we got to make sure we get a rebound on that shot, and hopefully we can have just 2 or 3 just pretty good-sized runs. They're probably not going to be 18-point runs, 20-point runs, but 2 or 3, 6, 8-point runs make a big difference in a game like this.
In the first game of the season like this, Coach, early on, what will you be looking at to try and determine how well your team is playing?
Well, we'll just have to get some paint touches. I think that's going to be key. A lot of deflections out of our press. That's something we've just kind of tracked early in practice. We just want to get our hands on a lot of balls. I think we can do that. We've got some length, and I think we can play 2 or 3 different defenses. That's the other thing we're going to be able to do. I think our man-to-man is probably going to be the best defense we have, but we've got a pretty good group. We can throw out there and play some 1-3-1. We can play some 1-2-2. We've done that in the past. And just depending on the lineup we have, we can do a few different things on the defensive end. So hopefully we can just kind of keep them off balance.
Lineup for your Rams tonight?
We'll start with Chad in the middle, and then Dane will play one of the forwards, and Traylon the other one, and then Cooper will be the point guard with Dakota Apple at the other guard.
And then off the bench for you?
Off the bench we'll bring 2 or 3 different guys. Ian and Kirkland will come in pretty early, and Cade Walls will get some minutes too. Probably won't have Justin tonight. He'll probably be at least another week, maybe 2, before he's in the rotation too, but we'll probably still go, I'd say 7, 8.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's time to play.
It's time to play, and, they're going to be ready to play. I think they're going to be fired up. It should be a pretty good crowd down here on a Friday night, so hopefully the guys are ready to go.
Coach Cole, as always, thank you for the time and the talk. You and your ball club have a good game tonight.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Head Coach Dusty Cole of the Paoli Rams. Stay tuned. You're listening to Rams Basketball on Mix 95.3.
Satisfy your cravings with KFC's world-famous fried chicken. What began from a humble service station in Corbin, Kentucky now includes over 24,000 KFC outlets in more than 145 countries and territories around the world. It's real meals made the hard way. Now you can enjoy their world-famous fried chicken in a variety of ways, from buckets to meal deals, sides, and desserts. Stop by the KFC at 925 North Gospel Street in Paoli. It's finger-licking good.
Springer Insurance is proud to support our Paoli Rams as they work toward a successful season. The hard work that goes into training and preparation is something we truly value. Mark, Daniel, Thomas, and Greg will work with our team at Indiana Farmers Insurance to find the best coverage for your home, auto, farm, or business. Visit us at Springer Insurance in Orleans or call 812-865-3133. We love taking care of customers as much as we love our Rams. Go Rams!
When you suffer the loss of a loved one, you can count on the Dillman Scott Funeral Home in Paoli. They have a 55-year history of serving the needs of families in Orange and surrounding counties. They provide only the best professional services in the most compassionate manner to care for you during this difficult time. You can always count on the Dillman Scott Funeral Home, as generations of families have done for many years. Call 812-723-2276 today. We're here when you need us the most. Dillman Scott Funeral Home in Paoli.
Hey, Dad, can I get a ride to Hoosier Hills Credit Union?
Bet.
What?
Don't be the Lulu. You know I got that Riz.
Ew!
We're not always hip on the new lingo, but at Hoosier Hills Credit Union, we do understand the need to teach teens about responsible spending. That's why we offer the Smart Spending Account. They'll get a free debit card, no monthly fee, and no minimum balance. Plus, there's incentives when your teen volunteers or has a job. Learn more about our Smart Spending Account at HoosierHills.com. Slay! Federally insured by NCUA.
Invest where it matters most, in the people and the potential of Orange County. Over the last decade, through the power of giving, the Orange County Community Foundation has helped thousands achieve their dreams, distributing numerous dollars in scholarships and grants from endowed funds. And we're just getting started. Scholarship applications will open soon, giving Orange County students the chance to unlock new opportunities, realize their full potential, and leave their mark on the world. Plus, be on the lookout for details on our unrestricted grants program, empowering local nonprofits to continue their philanthropic work and address the most pressing needs in our community. In 2024 alone, this grant cycle poured over $85,000 into our community, supporting many programs. Looking to make a lasting difference? Start a fund with us today and create a legacy that grows year after year. Call us at 812-723-4150 because your generosity shapes tomorrow. Together, we're building a better community. One scholarship, one grant, one legacy at a time.
Looking for top-notch fuel that keeps your engine running smoothly? Pull into Riley Oil, your trusted supplier of marathon fuels. With convenient locations in Paoli, Orleans, and Hardinsburg, we've got you covered. Enjoy the ease of paying at the pump 24/7 or swing by Paoli where we'll pump the gas for you. Grab a snack and drink and be on your way with Riley Oil, fueling your journey every mile of the way.
Ready for tonight's starting lineup, brought to you by Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James. And with our starters, here's Bert Pedigo.
First off for the Paoli Rams and Coach Dusty Cole, either number 9 or number 15 in the rankings as we start. They will start this way across the front line with Trey Minton, Dane Padgett, and Chad Sullivan. The backcourt, that will consist of Cooper Spires and Dakota Apple. For the Henryville Hornets and Coach Jared Hill, they are 1-0. They will start this way. Across the front line, 3 forwards, Wyatt Owens, Imani Gant, and J.P. Siltz. The guards will be Manon Gant and Gavin Cooper. Paoli, they are in the traveling purples, trimmed in the gold and the white. Henryville, they're in the home whites, trimmed in the old gold and the black. And Dave Dedrick will take us through tonight's ball game.
The Rams anxious to get started this season, and now it has finally come as Chad Sullivan steps into the center circle. He'll be joined there by Manon Gant. As we get a little light show here, I think kind of unexpected. The officials looking up saying, okay, I think we're ready.
Well, we're sitting up here with the spotlights. They should have let us know. We could have gotten involved in that.
They go high-tech with those automatic lights. Well, the Rams JV, a big win, 61-35. See if the varsity can follow suit. And the back tip goes into the backcourt. Dakota Apple will come down with it for the Rams, and they'll have the first crack at the Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard. Henryville in their traditional man-to-man. Rams get ready to run their motion. Cooper Spires between the circles, overload the left side around the perimeter. Apple between the circles, very deliberate here on this very first possession of the night. As Apple taking control of it, going to hand it off to Mitten. Trey near the center circle for Paoli. Gets a screen out high to the right of the key. Hesitation move down the lane. Kick it out in the corner. Spires puts it on the deck, drives in the lane. Pump fake now leans in. There's contact and a foul as Manning Gant. That time will be called for the block. And got to remember, Manning Gant, their leading scorer after one game. He had a game-high 29 in that win over Rock Creek.
That foul on Gant, his first and team first. They signaled that he got him on the shot, but they're going to bring it in underneath the bucket.
Lob it in, down the lane. Apple pull up from the left elbow, 10-footer up and good, and the Rams are up 2-0. Paoli comes out, full court pressure. Gant in the backcourt, give it off to Siltz. Down the left sideline working is Owens. Owens, who was their leading scorer last year, is only going to be about their third leading scorer this year with all of the move-ins that have come in. Manning Gant give it off on the left side to Owens. Rams man-to-man down the lane to Siltz, but there comes Chad Sullivan flying through the 3-second lane to block it out of bounds.
Now, Siltz got himself open on the left side of the lane, but it was the closing defense by Sullivan that resulted in the block.
Owens to the left of the basket on the baseline. 5-second count on. Finally gets it in the corner, but there is Mitten. He got a hand on it, trying to deflect it. Manning Gant was the intended receiver.
You can see the obvious physical differences between the two teams. Paoli senior dominated, and they are just a bigger, more imposing-looking team.
Sullivan got a hand on it. Siltz give it off to Cooper. Gets to the right elbow. Fired on the right wing to Imani Gant. Imani will pull it out. Imani looking. His twin brother Jelani will be in the game a little bit later, and we'll probably have 3 Gants in there at one time, which will make it interesting. Out high, Owens crosses over, knocks away, stolen by Apple. Ahead, he loses it, gets it back, now drives in, and he got hit from behind on the arm as Siltz tried to recover, going the length of the court. But Dakota Apple with strong defense out on top will be at the free throw line.
And that foul is on Siltz, 31 in white. That's going to be his first and team second.
At the line will be Dakota Apple, the 6'3" junior, the only junior in the Rams starting lineup. Free throw is up and rattles around, no good, falls off the rim.
Dakota, he's one of those offensively that could really pick up some of the slack for what's been left with Fletcher graduating.
Second free throw is short, ball tipped around, but Dane Padgett comes down with it on the baseline, fire it out front to Spires, and the Rams reset, leading it 2-0 with 6:35 to go here in the first quarter of play. Screen out high for Spires, hesitation move, a runner from the left elbow is up and good. First 2 of the night in the season for Cooper, and it's 4-0 in favor of the Rams. Full court pressure. Mannon in the backcourt. Shovel it over to Owens down the left sideline. Used up the dribble to Mannon. Gant in the backcourt. Takes it down the right sideline. Contact between he and Trey Mitten. And Mitten will be called for the personal foul.
Traylon is going to pick up that foul. That'll be his first and team first. Just kind of leaning into him, not really moving his feet, getting in front to stop that dribble up the court.
Rams up 4-0, nearly 2 minutes into this first quarter of play. Right side, Owens on the wing. Rams staying their man-to-man. Silt spin move down the lane. Shot blocked from behind by Sullivan, and he comes out of there with it. Apple, he splits two defenders all the way to the lane, and the rim lays it up and good. And Coach Jared Hill going to take a quick timeout, and the Rams have jumped out 6-0. You're listening to Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Paoli Health and Living is a senior living community that's not like the others. It's rich in history, a community landmark, and a place to call home. Get the care you need and deserve with Paoli Health and Living rehabilitation programs. Be unstoppable and take the guesswork out of therapy with their unique and personalized programs. And for residents needing extra care, the long-term care program is equipped with an expert team of nurses and therapists, dietitians, and dedicated certified nursing assistants. Learn more about the services available to you at Paoli Health and Living. Call 812-723-2595.
A couple minutes into the start of the season, and Paoli off to a good start, leading it 6-0 over Henryville. They've made all three of their field goal attempts. The defenses look solid with a couple of blocks, and they've gotten a run out already. Let's see if they can build on that.
Quick double team, but Gant gets out of it down the right sideline. Manning gets it up to Amani to the free throw line. Pull-up jumper is going to be an air ball out of bounds. It hits the baseline. And it'll be Rams basketball. And already, Bert, we can see Paoli's defense kind of speeding Henryville up on the offensive end.
Definitely, and it's one of those deals where, Henryville wants to play fast, but they've been sped up even more than what they want to play.
Apple brings it up against Cooper, gets it into the offensive end of Spires, dump it down low to Padgett on the baseline. Dane bobbled it, got it back. Drives in from the short corner. Ball knocked loose in the lane. Stolen out of there. Coming with it away is Owens. And as Owens gets near the 10-second line, Mitten tried to sweep in and steal that basketball, and all of a sudden, Trey Mitten in some foul trouble.
Yeah, and that's been one issue for Trey all along, is that when he picks up fouls, he picks them up in bunches. That's going to be his second on Paoli as a team, and that will send him to the bench probably for the rest of the half.
Kirkland Hughes, a 6'3 senior, will check in for Paoli. Rams stay in their half-court man-to-man. Silts working on the right side to Cooper. Out front to Gant. Mannon, hesitation move, spin move down the lane on Apple. Shot up, no good. Foul going to be called, though, on Dakota Apple.
That foul on Apple, that's going to be his first and team third. It will result in free throws. Mannon Gant will be the one to step up there to shoot a pair.
He is 6'1 and a junior. Looking for the first point of the night for Henryville, and he got it, making it a 6-1 ball game with 5:20 to go in this first quarter of play on the Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard from Furnished Gymnasium at Henryville High School. Gant's second free throw is up and good as well. This make will allow Henryville to set up their full court man-to-man pressure. Hughes gets it into Apple down the right sideline. He comes from contact, no foul, lost it off his foot. Ball loose in the backcourt, tipped away, stolen by Hughes. Kirkland going to drive and go up to the rim and lay it up and good. First two by Hughes, making it an 8-2 ball game. Rams come back 2-2-1 full court pressure. Owens in the backcourt, stops just short of the 10-second line. Over to Mannon. Mannon down the right side. Here's Amani, long three out of the corner, short, no good. Another rebound pulled down by Sullivan. Spires will quickly bring it up with the dribble. Bounce pass. Here's Apple driving all the way in, right side, lays it up and good. Rams in transition, 6 for Apple, and Paoli is up by a score of 10-2. Full court pressure. Backcourt, the ball knocked away by Apple, gives it off all alone. Here's Kirkland Hughes to lay it up and in as the Rams defense creates instant offense. Hughes a quick four, and the Rams are up by a score of 12-2 with 4:36 to go. Henryville has to take another timeout. You're listening to Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Looking for a reliable landline phone service you can trust? With Orange County Fiber, you'll get crystal clear phone service that's perfect for staying connected. Home or business, we've got plans that fit. Bundle with fiber service or home security monitoring and save every month. Count on the local service you already know and trust with Orange County Fiber. Visit us at www.myremc.coop or call 812-865-2229. Simple, dependable service made just for you.
Calling all farmers and ag professionals. Join us December 10th at Venue 1408 in Huntingburg, Indiana from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Time for Springs Valley's annual ag event. Hear from an engaging lineup of speakers, including Keynote, Mike North, and our local FFA officers. Enjoy breakfast and lunch on us. Have a scoop of Springs Valley Swirl ice cream and connect with others who share your passion for ag. RSVP today by emailing marketing@svbt.bank. Springs Valley Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Out of the timeout, full court pressure. Henryville length of the court to go. Manning has it in the backcourt. Give it up to Justin Cobbs, who checked in at that break. Out high, Owens drives down the lane, shot up off the glass, no good. Challenged by Ian Sullivan. The ball tipped away, stolen in the backcourt, down the lane. Owens turns around and lays it up and in. So the Rams turn it over, and Owens gets his first two to make it a 12-4 ball game. Henryville pulls off some of their man-to-man pressure, still though applied to the ball. Fires across the timeline, guarded by Cooper, gets a screen out high. Give it off to Hughes, right wing. Here's three on the way by Kirkland. Back to the rim, no good. Ball tipped around. Sullivan and Padgett go fighting for that offensive rebound. There's contact underneath, and the Rams will be called for the foul.
That foul will be on 32 in purple. That is Chad Sullivan. That's going to be his first, team fourth. The Paoli cannot foul again without putting Henryville to the free throw line.
Working against that full court pressure down the right sideline. Cobbs in the offensive end. Down the lane, cutting his silk. Lays it up and good in contact. And that's one thing Coach Cole talked about, how well Henryville will attack. And they did on the press. And it will be Silk at the free throw line. JP 6'1" and a freshman.
Big freshman, though. He took the contact that time from Ian Sullivan, who got stuck with that foul.
12-6 now, 12-7 on the three-point play as Henryville gets a little run of their own coming out of that last timeout. Full court pressure. Spires in the backcourt with Cooper. A lot of contact, no foul call. Cooper across the timeline, and Cooper will be called for riding Cooper Spires across the 10-second line.
That foul on Gavin Cooper of Henryville, his first and team third. Both teams still kind of trying to impose themselves on the other. Physical play, to say the least. Just a matter of how much the officials will let go.
And Manning on the steal. He drives in, shot up, and a foul going to be called as Spires tried to attempt the block, but a whistle going to be, Cooper tried to get the offensive foul, but a block will be called, and it will be another three-point play opportunity, and all of a sudden, Henryville back to within three at 12-9 after they were down by 10. At the line will be Manning Gant. His free throw was up, and he rattled it home. 12-10. Henryville gets a spark alive. 5 for Manning Gant. Apple back in. Dakota works across the timeline with the dribble. Give it off to Kirkland Hughes. He'll launch three. Left wing off the rim. No good. Sullivan flies through. Eden couldn't hold on to it. Quickly, Manning Gant the other way. Spin move down the lane. In traffic. Shot rims in and out. No good. Rebound Apple. The other way we come. Cooper Spires. Dump it down low to Chad. Chad on the baseline. Left side. Put it up and good. First two of the night for Chad. And the Rams finally get off the 12 mark to make it 14-10. Full court pressure. Owens bobbled it in backcourt. Needs some help to Silk. He fires it up to Gant. Gant down the right sideline. Beats the defense to the free throw line. Kick it out. Cooper, three left side is good. Gavin Cooper gets his first three of the night to make it a 14-13 ball game on the Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard. Sullivan to Spires down the lane. He goes on a give and go. Foul, though, will be Cooper Spires, and he will go to the free throw line.
That foul will be a little bit of trouble for Henryville because Gavin Cooper has now picked up his second personal foul. That's team foul number 4, whistle on Henryville, so one more before Paoli shoots the bonus. As it is, Cooper Spires to the line to shoot 2.
This fouled in the act of shooting. The first free throw by Cooper is up and good, his third point of the night. Rams lead it 15-13. We are just a little bit
not
higher.
An easy place to see the
higher
scoreboard
spot
here.
To call the game. Used to be the film nest, and our vision is blocked by both scoreboards. Second free throw short, no good. Sullivan the rebound. Chad in the lane, carves out position, put it up off the glass, no good. But that will put Chad Sullivan to the free throw line. And if Chad will have a big year, that's where he'll get it done down in the paint on the offensive glass.
That foul on Justin Cobbs, 24. That'll be his first, team fifth. So now both teams are in the bonus.
Free throw by Chad is up off the front of the rim, no good. Rams go to the bench. Back in Dane Padgett. Cooper Spires will go out as Paoli starts their rotation here with 2:46 to go in the first quarter. Spires trying to extend that lead. Second free throw up and good, making it a 3-point margin. Again, full court pressure by the Rams. 1-2-2 in the backcourt down the left side. Man had bobbled it, got it back, and then it goes off his hand out of bounds. But the official going to bail him out right in front of the Rams bench. He bobbled that ball, and it was going out of bounds, and then the official decided to call a foul.
That foul is going to go on Ian Sullivan of Paoli. That's going to be trouble because he's picked up his second personal foul, and they're in the bonus, so that will result in free throws for Mannon Gant.
6'1" junior's already been there a couple of times, I believe, tonight. His first one this trip is going to be short, no good.
Actually, his fourth free throw, he had made his first three.
Keeps the score at 16-13 on the Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard. 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Manning Gant Jr.'s second free throw is right through the bottom of the net. That'll give him 6 on the night already. And Cooper Spires comes in, and Sullivan with those 2 fouls, that being Ian, will go to the Rams bench. Henryville calls off the press as 34 Kobe Neese, the 6'3" freshman, will check in wearing the goggles tonight. Spires working side Henryville going to go 1-2-2 into the corner, left pocket by Kirkland Hughes, shot too hard, no good. Rebound pulled down though by Owens. He'll get it in to Neese. Neese in a double team, needs some help. Ball loose. Picked up by Manning Gant. Quickly the other way. Gant steps through a double team. Shot up off the rim. No good. Ball loose on the floor. Cooper Spires comes out of there with it. And out of the double team, a foul going to be called on Henryville.
A couple of players there for Henryville. It's either 24 or 34. It's going to be on 34. That's Kobe Neese. That's going to be his first. And free throws to be taken by Paoli. They will get 2 for the bonus. And Cooper Spires will be the one to step up there. Cooper, so far tonight, 3 points. He's 1 of 2 from the line.
2:09 remaining in this first period on the Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard. Spires free throw rattles around, but kicks out of there.
And Paoli's leaving some points at the free throw line. Sullivan 1 of 2. Spires now 1 of 3. And Dakota Apple is 0 for 2.
Chad Sullivan will get his first break as Clay Turner, the 6' junior, will come in for the first time tonight. Second one by Cooper. It is up and good. He's got 4 on the ball game. 17-14. Rams continue in their 1-2-2 full court pressure. Manning Gant give it up in the backcourt, working across to Silt. Left side with it is Owens. He bobbled it, got it back, picked up that dribble, lobs it high to the left side in front of the Rams bench and to Gant. This is Manning Gant looking in the middle, trying to find Cobbs, but can't get it to him. Here's Siltz launching 3 right side, no good. Rebound by Turner just into the game. Play a strong box out, and he'll give it off to Spires, who works with the ball at a 3-point lead. Down low, here's Padgett on a load. A great feed by Cooper Spires, and the first 2 of the night for Dane Padgett. Rams on a little run of their own now, get it out to a 5-point advantage. Manning Gant in the backcourt, down the right sideline. Owens all the way to the baseline, cut off by Turner. Bounce pass out to Siltz around the perimeter, quickly to the corner. There's Neese, a long 3 from the left side, up and good. The freshman not shy at all as he buries one to make it a 19-17 ball game in favor of Paoli. 1:09 to go in the first quarter. Apple has it to the left of the key against the 2-3 zone. Down low, here's Padgett trying to post up. The ball went off his fingertip. He tried to save it from going out of bounds, but he was stepping on the inline, and that's 5 turnovers on Paoli. Full court pressure. Manning Gant across the timeline. Stops just in the Henryville side of the 10-second line. Give it up right side to Owens into the post. The ball knocked away, stolen. Outlet pass. Here driving is Dakota Apple to lay it up and good. Rams in transition, making it 21-17. Tried to dunk it, got just a little bit short that time. Even though with the pressure and in the backcourt, Dakota Apple will be called for a reach-around foul. And the Rams here getting some fouls piling up in this first quarter.
Well, Apple's going to be the third Paoli player to pick up his second personal foul here in the first quarter. That's his second and already in the bonus, so that will result in free throws for J.P. Siltz.
Siltz, 6'1" and a freshman, had 17 in his initial varsity contest last week. Free throw spins in and out and no good. Cade Walls will come in for the first time, the 5'10" senior, and Apple will have to exit with those fouls. And The official who called that one getting an earful from Coach Dusty Cole.
The official that's calling most of the fouls is getting the earful.
Second one by Siltz. It rattles around and goes in, but wait.
We got a lane violation or a foul?
I think it may be a foul. Count the,
free throw's good,
yeah.
so that'll add one to Siltz's total.
And that will go on the freshman, Colby Neese, who just made a three-pointer and now commits a freshman mistake.
Yep, and Neese picks up his second personal foul.
And that'll put Clay Turner at the line. Turner just off the bench to spell Chad Sullivan in the lineup. Free throw by Clay up and good. Gets his first varsity point. Makes it a 22-18 ball game with 40 seconds to go. We thought we would see some points, and we are here in the first 7+ minutes. Second free throw, too hard, no good. And the ball pulled out of there by Owens. Owens turns, heads up court across the timeline with the dribble. Hesitation move, give it back out to Cobb. Swing it left side. Gant, long three-man, and Gant in and out, no good. And another rebound by Clay Turner. Cooper Spires will bring it up, puts the brakes on, as the Rams will hold for one here with 24 seconds to go. Henryville started out man-to-man, but have switched to that 2-3 zone. And the Rams will hold for the final shot of the quarter. Spires between the circles. Everybody got to set up on the baseline. Here's Cooper with the dribble to the right of the key. Here's Kirkland used down low in the lane. Padgett kicks it out the walls. Cade into the corner. Clay Turner's three rims in and out. Left side, no good. Ball tipped around loose on the floor. Going to go out of bounds as the horn sounds. And that'll be quarter number one at Henryville High School. On the Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard, Rams lead at 22-18. You're listening to Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
If there's one thing we all share, it's that our lives are all unique. At Raymond James, we believe that's worth celebrating because financial planning isn't just about numbers and figures. It's about creating the life you envision. So whether you're building a future or preparing for retirement, a Raymond James financial advisor can guide you each step of the way. To learn more, call financial advisors Jamie Sullivan or Jenny Baker at 812-849-2670. Raymond James & Associates Incorporated, member New York Stock Exchange, SIPC.
Cave Quarries Incorporated and Calcar Quarries, dealers of agricultural lime, crushed stone, sand, hot and mix asphalt materials, and asphalt paving, invite you to visit one of their two locations. Cave Quarries, located 3 miles west of Paoli on State Road 56, and Calcar Quarries, located 2 miles east of Paoli on Highway 150. Phone 936-4923 for Cave Quarries Incorporated and 723-2109 for Calcar Quarries. Services you can count on. Quality guaranteed.
Rams will take a 4-point lead heading into this second quarter of play on the road.
Paoli makes every one of their 2-point field goal attempts in the first quarter, 9 of 9, but they were 0 for 4 on 3-point tries. Henryville, 5 of 14 overall. They were 2 out of 5 from 3-point range. Where they kept pace with Paoli was at the free throw line. Henryville, 6 of 8. Paoli was just 4 out of 10.
Hornets start this quarter with the basketball. Rams open up in their man-to-man. Owens around the perimeter. The Cooper's got 2 fouls between the circles. Joined out there by Cobb, along with Gant and Silk. Rams go with Hughes, Walls, Chad Sullivan, Dane Padgett, and Cooper Spires. Rams stay in their aggressive man-to-man defense. Cooper just dribbling around the perimeter, give it off to the right of the key. Here's Owens down the lane, jump stop, ball loose on the floor, stolen quickly out of there with the Cade Walls. Lob it ahead to Cooper Spires down the right side. One dribble, tried to hit the trailer Sullivan. Sullivan has the ball loose on the floor, and coming out of there with it and moving around is Owens. And we'll see what happens here. A foul's going to be called on the Rams.
And that's going to be more foul trouble for Paoli because Sullivan becomes the 4th Paoli player to pick up his second personal foul here in the first half. That'll be foul number 1 to start the second quarter.
Just a mad scrum underneath there. And that time Henryville comes up with the ball.
They did leave Sullivan in, so he's going to have to be careful.
Rams stay in their half-court man-to-man. Gant between the circles. This is Mannon. He'll pull it out with the dribble. Going to spread out that offense around the three-point arc. To the left of the key to Owens. Owens working right side to Gant. To Owens around the perimeter. Flash it to Siltz at the high post. Siltz looks for Cutter. Shovels it back. Owens 3, top of the key. Short, no good. Deep rebound going to go out of bounds before anybody can get it except for the fans on the second row, and it'll be Paoli basketball.
Substitution for Paoli. Minton with his 2 fouls. He's going to check back into the lineup, and that'll send Cade Walls to the Paoli bench.
Just getting started in this second quarter of play. Rams lead it by 4 in the basketball. Henryville will stay in that 2-3 zone, trying to slow down the Rams. Paoli goes to their zone offense, right side to Padgett, to Spires, quickly around the perimeter to use. Here's the backdoor lob, and it's perfect to cutting Dane Padgett, who laid it off the glass, and good as Minton set up that backdoor screen. 24-18. As Cooper will bring it across the timeline, fires it over to Owens on the right wing. Owens looking for some cutters, gives it out to Gant. Gant down the lane he goes, splits 2 defenders, lays it up and good off the glass. Gant a nice drive. He has got 8 quickly the other way. Padgett can't hold on to it. It goes out of bounds. Paoli looking to get into transition. Instead, it's a turnover, and that is number 7 in the turnover department for the Rams as we reach the 6-minute mark of quarter number 2. Ian Sullivan in, along with Dakota Apple, as Chad will come out along with Kirk Hughes. Rams continue to apply their pressure. Got to be careful, Apple, with those 2 fouls as well. Down the right sideline, poked away from behind, but there is Owens making a great play to come back and get it and lay it up, and good. Good heads-up play by Wyatt Owens. And Sullivan put the brakes on right at the top of the key and couldn't keep that pivot foot stationary, and that'll be another turnover for the Rams, who lead it now just by 2 with 5:46 to go in this first half of play. Paoli, though, starting to look like they might be wearing down the Hornets a little bit.
It appears so.
We'll start to see that in the next couple of minutes if it is a factor. In the double team, Owens out high, used up the dribble, goes over the top to Siltz. Siltz between the circles to Gant. Gant to the right of the key. Gant skips it over the left side. Owens, Rams stay now in their zone defense. Down the lane, Cobbs has the ball picked away. Cooper Spires tried to come out of there with it, and he does. And a foul going to be called on Justin Cobbs.
That foul on Cobbs is going to be his second. Team foul number 1 here in the quarter. So Paoli will have the length of the court to go. As we look down to the scorer's bench, Kirkland Hughes ready to check back in for Paoli. And Imani Gant will do the same for Henryville.
Imani was a starter here tonight's ball game as the Rams will bring it up. Hornets going to go switch back to their man-to-man defense. Spires between the circles, jump pass, high post to Padgett. Padgett going to turn down the lane, muscles his way all the way to the rim, lays it up, and good. 6 on the night for Dane, and the Rams lead is 4. Quickly Owens the other way into the offensive end, gets it into the corner right side, used up the dribble, pass it back out front to Siltz, to the left of the key to Gant. This is Mannon. Mannon skip it over to Siltz into the corner. Owens going to load up 3. It's good. Wyatt Owens with a big 3. He's got 7, and it's 26-25. Rams up by 1. Rams in the offensive end with a Dakota Apple against the man-to-man to use between the circles. Hughes looking for some cutters. Rams directing it here out front. Hughes give it off to Apple. Apple swings it right side to Spires. Spires in the middle, almost a 3-2 type. Dump it down low on the baseline. Here's Minton, and he is in a double team. And the ball was knocked away by Siltz, but he was standing on the inline out of bounds.
A lot of contact that they let go on that particular play. Substitution for Paoli as Padgett will go to the Paoli bench, and Chad Sullivan will check back in.
4:27 to go here in the first half of play. All alone, Apple right side. His 3 on the way. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound down low is Cooper Spires. He turns in traffic. His shot, no good. Spires takes it away from Siltz. He needs some help. He's going to try and reverse it, no good. Gets his rebound again. 3rd time, it's way off the mark, no good. And finally, Owens comes out of there with it for Henryville. Quickly to Mannon. He drives all the way in. Left side, his shot, no good. But a foul will be called, and Mannon will go to the line, a chance to tie and give Henryville their first lead of the night.
And that foul, they're going to say, is on 12, Kirkland Hughes. That's going to be his first, team second, but it will result in free throws as Mannon Gant will step up there.
He made a living at the line here in the first quarter and a half. His first one rims in and out, no good.
He was 4 out of 5 from the line in the first quarter. That was his first attempt of the second quarter.
Henryville will pull everybody off the free throw line area and send it back to the defensive side of the floor. Second free throw rattles in and out, no good. And the rebound claimed out of there by Apple for Paoli. Lob it ahead to Spires all alone, right wing. His 3 is on the way. It's off the rim, no good. Sullivan fights for it along with Mitten. The ball goes out of bounds, and Rams can't hold on to it. It will be Henryville basketball.
All right, Paoli trying to get after it that time, but knocked one another off of the basketball. Substitution, Padgett's going to check back in. Sullivan will go out. Sullivan with those 2 fouls. He played a few minutes with them, so that was a bonus for Paoli.
2-2-1 full court pressure. Manning in the backcourt. Give it off to Owen. Swing it left side down the lane. Driving is going to be Monty Gannon. A foul going to be called as he and Padgett collide on the baseline.
Padgett, he just more or less set himself up almost like a football play. And he knocked that young man from Henryville into the front row just about.
Up by one. Inbounds pass again on the left wing, working one-on-one with Mitten. A lot of contact, shot up and good in the lane. And Henryville gets their first lead of the night at 27-26 with 3:35 to go here in the first half of play. Even though it seems like the Rams have controlled this ball game, and there's the ball poked away, the official had to duck out of the way, and his vision then was taken off the ball, and it's last touch by Paoli, and it'll give Henryville the basketball on the ninth turnover of this half for Paoli.
Henryville been pretty solid in their half-court offense in this quarter. Paoli has slowed them down a little bit, but it's not helping.
Driving on the baseline, here's Gant all the way in, and Traylon Mitten tried to take that charge on the baseline, but it's going to be a blocking foul, and Mitten will pick up a third personal foul.
That's trouble for Paoli. He's got 3. That's team foul number 4 whistled on Paoli here in this quarter, and we'll have a substitution as Ian Sullivan will check in after the first free throw attempt.
Rams were huddling up near the volleyball spike line. The official said, guys, we got to have somebody on the lane here. And at the line, who else but Manning Gant again. His first free throw on the way is up and good. He's got 9 points in this half, and it's a 28-26 lead for Henryville. Gant with 3:23 to go on the Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James scoreboard. Will be at the free throw line, trying to make it a 2-for-2 trip and increase the lead by 1, and he does, to make it a 3-point advantage. Rams trailing. See how they respond here as Cooper Spires gets ready to set it up in the offensive end. Henryville back to their man-to-man defense. Out high, Spires off the screen. He dribbles in, kick it out to Apple, and he lost it off his hip out of bounds. And Paoli getting sloppy with the basketball, and a timeout going to be taken by the Rams. 3:11 to go in the first half of play. Paoli trails it by 3. You're listening to Rams basketball on Mix 95.3.
Sleep better knowing your home is protected. Imagine rainstorms rolling in, and you at peace knowing your home is protected by the best in the business. Join hundreds of Indiana homeowners who trust Summer's seamless guttering. Your fully insured local experts in gutter installation, gutter cleaning, and gutter guard protection. Whether it's a new construction or time to replace your old leaky gutters, we have you covered. Our American-made seamless gutters are custom cut on-site, backed by multiple warranties for your peace of mind, installed by local experts who treat your home like their own. Love your home? Protect it properly. Choose Summer's seamless gutters today and enjoy peace of mind all year round. Contact us now because the best protection starts at the top. Don't let rain damage cost you thousands in repairs. For a free estimate on any gutter service, call 812-620-4762 today. That's 812-620-4762. Summer's Seamless Guttering, protecting Hoosier homes one gutter at a time.
Hi, this is John Bender. Cooler weather, it's on its way. The Department of Energy says a properly insulated home can save you up to 20% off your heating and cooling expense. So make sure your home is properly insulated this fall. The Owens Corning ProCat Low-Fill Insulation System makes it quick and affordable to properly insulate your home. You can do it yourself, or we can recommend a contractor to help you. Learn how easy you can add insulation with the ProCat Insulation System by visiting us at Bender Lumber. Local people serving local needs for over 90 years.
Discover the convenience of Hoosier Hardware, now offering a comprehensive selection of ammunition for all your shooting needs. Located on 1st Street, 1 block from the square, we are your one-stop shop for plumbing, electrical, painting, mobile home parts, water heaters, and general hardware supplies. In addition to our extensive inventory, we fill propane tanks, providing you with a cost-effective solution. Visit us today or call 812-723-2708 to see why Hoosier Hardware stands out for quality and service in the community.
Looking for a reliable landline phone service you can trust? With Orange County Fiber, you'll get crystal clear phone service that's perfect for staying connected. Home or business, we've got plans that fit. Bundle with fiber service or home security monitoring and save every month. Count on the local service you already know and trust with Orange County Fiber. Visit us at www.myremc.coop or call 812-865-2229. Simple, dependable service made just for you.
Satisfy your cravings with KFC's world-famous fried chicken. What began from a humble service station in Corbin, Kentucky now includes over 24,000 KFC outlets in more than 145 countries and territories around the world. It's real meals made the hard way. Now you can enjoy their world-famous fried chicken in a variety of ways, from buckets to meal deals, sides, and desserts. Stop by the KFC at 925 North Gospel Street in Paoli. It's finger-licking good.
Springer Insurance is proud to support our Paoli Rams as they work toward a successful season. The hard work that goes into training and preparation is something we truly value. Mark, Daniel, Thomas, and Greg will work with our team at Indiana Farmers Insurance to find the best coverage for your home, auto, farm, or business. Visit us at Springer Insurance in Orleans or call 812-865-3133. We love taking care of customers as much as we love our Rams. Go Rams!
Cave Quarries Incorporated and Calcar Quarries, dealers of agricultural lime, crushed stone, sand, hot and mix asphalt materials, and asphalt paving, invite you to visit one of their 2 locations. Cave Quarries, located 3 miles west of Paoli on State Road 56, and Calcar Quarries, located 2 miles east of Paoli on Highway 150. Phone 936-4923 for Cave Quarries Incorporated and 723-2109 for Calcar Quarries. Services you can count on. Quality guaranteed.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Jeremy Payton, your Bedford Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Edward Jones and Jeremy Payton is a proud sponsor of high school sports on WUME. For all of your investment needs, call Jeremy Payton or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Are you ready to see the world with clarity and style? Look no further than InFocus Eye Care on West Hospital Road in Paoli. At InFocus Eye Care, they offer comprehensive eye exams, a wide selection of fashionable eyewear, and the latest in contact lens technology. Their expert team is dedicated to providing personalized eye care for the entire family. Call 812-723-4752 and schedule your appointment. Now, open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5. InFocus Eye Care, where your vision is their focus.
You can make a difference in the life of abused and neglected children in Orange County. I'm Orange County Circuit Court Judge Steve Owen, and we have a court-appointed special advocate program, or CASA, right here in Orange County, and we need your help. There's no special skills required, and we can train you on the skills that are needed. All you have to do is just call Robin Brown today and tell her that you want to help us help these children feel safe and loved here in Orange County. That's Orange County CASA at 812-653-4889.
In need of a financial checkup? Consider Whitfield Investments for comprehensive investment advice and wealth management services. As a passionate Paoli native, Wes Whitfield places the needs of his clients first as he works to grow a stronger, financially savvy community of investors, families, and individuals. Give Whitfield Investments a call today at 812-203-2545 to learn more about how Wes can help you stay on track with your goals, both now and in the future.
Hey, Dad, can I get a ride to Hoosier Hills Credit Union?
Bet.
What?
Don't be the Lulu. You know I got that Riz.
Ew!
We're not always hip on the new lingo, but at Hoosier Hills Credit Union, we do understand the need to teach teens about responsible spending. That's why we offer the Smart Spending Account. They'll get a free debit card, no monthly fee, and no minimum balance. Plus, there's incentives when your teen volunteers or has a job. Learn more about our Smart Spending Account at HoosierHills.com. Slay! Federally insured by NCUA.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Jeremy Payton, your Bedford Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Edward Jones and Jeremy Payton is a proud sponsor of high school sports on WUME. For all of your investment needs, call Jeremy Payton or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Are you ready to see the world with clarity and style? Look no further than InFocus Eye Care on West Hospital Road in Paoli. At InFocus Eye Care, they offer comprehensive eye exams, a wide selection of fashionable eyewear, and the latest in contact lens technology. Their expert team is dedicated to providing personalized eye care for the entire family. Call 812-723-4752 and schedule your appointment. Now, open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5. InFocus Eye Care, where your vision is their focus.
You can make a difference in the life of abused and neglected children in Orange County. I'm Orange County Circuit Court Judge Steve Owen, and we have a court-appointed special advocate program, or CASA, right here in Orange County, and we need your help. There's no special skills required, and we can train you on the skills that are needed. All you have to do is just call Robin Brown today and tell her that you want to help us help these children feel safe and loved here in Orange County. That's Orange County CASA at 812-653-4889.
Invest where it matters most, in the people and the potential of Orange County. Over the last decade, through the power of giving, the Orange County Community Foundation has helped thousands achieve their dreams, distributing numerous dollars in scholarships and grants from endowed funds. And we're just getting started. Scholarship applications will open soon, giving Orange County students the chance to unlock new opportunities, realize their full potential, and leave their mark on the world. Plus, be on the lookout for details on our unrestricted grants program, empowering local nonprofits to continue their philanthropic work and address the most pressing needs in our community. In 2024 alone, this grant cycle poured over $85,000 into our community, supporting many programs. Looking to make a lasting difference? Start a fund with us today and create a legacy that grows year after year. Call us at 812-723-4150 because your generosity shapes tomorrow. Together, we're building a better community. One scholarship, one grant, one legacy at a time.
Looking for top-notch fuel that keeps your engine running smoothly? Pull into Riley Oil, your trusted supplier of marathon fuels. With convenient locations in Paoli, Orleans, and Hardinsburg, we've got you covered. Enjoy the ease of paying at the pump 24/7 or swing by Paoli where we'll pump the gas for you. Grab a snack and drink and be on your way with Riley Oil, fueling your journey every mile of the way.
Paoli Health and Living is a senior living community that's not like the others. It's rich in history, a community landmark, and a place to call home. Get the care you need and deserve with Paoli Health and Living rehabilitation programs. Be unstoppable and take the guesswork out of therapy with their unique and personalized programs. And for residents needing extra care, the long-term care program is equipped with an expert team of nurses and therapists, dietitians, and dedicated certified nursing assistants. Learn more about the services available to you at Paoli Health and Living. Call 812-723-2595.
Tired of slow internet and weak Wi-Fi? Get connected with Orange County Fiber, your local reliable fiber internet service. With powerful parental controls, device prioritization, and built-in cybersecurity, your whole family can browse, stream, and game with confidence. And that's not all. Some plans even include indoor and outdoor cameras or video doorbells for extra peace of mind. Call Orange County Fiber at 812-865-2229. Fast, safe, and smart internet for your home or business.
Are your retirement savings scattered about several employer-sponsored plans and individual IRAs? Let a Raymond James financial advisor provide you with education on what options you may have. Each may have potential benefits and drawbacks. So we'll consider your specific situation and discuss how best to address your unique needs and goals. Call financial advisors Jamie Sullivan and Jenny Baker at 812-849-2670. Located in Mitchell today and take control of your retirement assets. Raymond James & Associates Incorporated. Member New York Stock Exchange. SIPC. Life well planned.
Sleep better knowing your home is protected. Imagine rainstorms rolling in, and you at peace knowing your home is protected by the best in the business.
This coverage of high school sports on Mix 95.3 WUME has been made possible by our incredible community sponsors: Bender Lumber, Buddy's Food and Fuel, Cave and Cal Car Quarries, Gilman Scott Funeral Home, Hoosier Hills Credit Union, Hoosier Hardware, In Focus Eye Care, Jeremy Payton Edward Jones, KFC of Paoli, Orange County REMC and Orange County Fiber, Orange County CASA, Paoli Health and Living Community, Springs Valley Bank and Trust, Summers Singles Guttering, Sullivan Financial Consulting of Raymond James, Springer Insurance, Team OC Youth Mentoring, Whitfield Investments, and the Orange County Community Foundation. Thanks for supporting local athletes, local schools, and local radio. This has been Mix 95.